Hey everyone, I got a request and here it is. So I asked some people who are older than me, who've been living in the US for, longer and have maybe more to say about this, and everyone thinks the US is actually fitted pretty well for an INTJ, myself included. Here are some of the reasons why, at least certainly in present day, introverts can benefit tremendously from the internet. We have so much information right there at our fingertips, and I feel like it's almost a bad thing because it's just so easy. It's just so easy to go into your room, like how I'm doing right now, and kind of close yourself off from the world and just learn at your own rate and feel very comfortable getting the kind of stimulation you need without having to worry about other people. Second, intuitive nature versus sensing. Well, I think humanity, certainly on this planet anyway, we've evolved from creatures that need to experience things through their senses. And then, that's the main survival skill. Your intuition certainly helps in survival, but the main key, the thing that allows you to know the forest really well, or to know when you sense danger and you see all the signs and you know how to do something about it, and this is still a part of who we are to this day. So just communicating and going out and doing things together and whatever, that's going to be sensing based. It just is. I don't see how it could be avoided. But there's still room for intuition. An example is TED Talks. It pretty much banks on the fact that you understand how an idea is born, and then how it can be followed through, and how you can conceive of concepts and follow experiments and come up with great ideas, and how to push the boundaries, and all these things are devoted to intuition, and TED Talks is pretty successful, I would say. So there are a lot of outlets for that. Once again, using the internet, you can find them. Thinking versus feeling, I would say, is 50-50. There was a stretch of time when Americans were very much devoted to the rational mind, and it wasn't until the 60s movement, with all these freedoms that came about, that I think a more emotional sense of living became more popular. There's so much freedom of expression, and then now it's like kind of evening out again. I feel like there's room for both, and I like that there's both. I don't think that it's too emotionally centered anyway. Just to look at it from another point of view, I guess I could consider what has held me back in the US and then map back to see if it had anything to do with INTJ. The majority of the time, I think my own problems centered around the fact that I'm really introverted. It's just really hard for me to reach out to people if I don't understand them first, because I don't know what to say, and I am very much myself, and so if I say something that's offensive, I won't know that it was, and they'll be upset with me, and now this person who I hardly knew is now my enemy, or someone that really doesn't like me, and that makes me feel so bad. So I try to avoid those situations at all costs, and I think that's sometimes bad, because then I can't learn to get over those humps or fix any of those problems. No, I really do think that INTJs have it pretty easy in the US. Other countries, I don't know. What one would be better? If you were to design a country for INTJs, what would it be more like? Do you think it would be like Japan, possibly? I really think that we're pretty well set here. So I would love to make this a future discussion. If you guys want to add to it, we can make a part 2. You can add your own video response and fill in all these holes that I've left in my path. I look forward to seeing it. I'll talk to you guys next time.